We'll switch gears here, and we've got some off-season Storm news for you. Not free agency yet, but Storm overseas. The Storm did this nifty little thing where they launched a page where you can follow our Storm players that are playing overseas. The hashtag is Storm Overseas. The players that are across the way, Brianna Stewart, Gabby Williams, Briann January, Jontel Lavender, Ezi Magbegor, Stephanie Talbot.
Goodness, that's a list.
Few of them haven't joined their teams yet. Stewie hasn't joined. Gabby hasn't joined. But Brianna and Ezi are the ones that highlight our current group here overseas. So why don't we take a look at some of their notable performances?
Yeah, Ezi Magbegor soap run edged Briann January's CBK Merson 75-50 in the second week of EuroLeague's group phase. Magbegor ended the game with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block, while January tallied 5 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. I didn't realize that she would still be playing outside of retirement.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. I wonder if this is after Euro season. That's it. But I thought that the kind of idea was that it was going to end here.
Okay.
But hey,
good for her.
Good for her. But no, I was like, what did?
Yeah. So good to see her still playing, and I mean she'll retire on her own terms. On the 6th, Storm forward Stephanie Talbot kicked things off in the WNBL with 11.6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals for Adelaide Lightning in their season opener versus Southside Flyers. Talbot and the Lightning play again this Friday, 11-11, against Townsville Fire. Moving on to some league notes here. The WNBA draft lottery will take place also on November 11th.
And we don't have much to worry about that because it's 4 teams. That doesn't include us, and I think we traded some of our picks anyway. So it's tough also with the WNBA draft because, as you saw with our picks this past year, none of them made the roster. And this is, again, something that I talked to Jontel Lavender about this, potential of a roster expansion, league expansion already coming into play. The Bay Area is making I think a Bay Area would be great for a WNBA team. But
hopefully they're not as scary as the Warriors.
Oh, yeah, no, hopefully not. But it just talk about some things potentially like opening the roster spots because an NBA roster is 15, 13. I figure you know NBA more than I do. But I believe right now in the WNBA it's 12, which is it's smaller than an NBA roster, which is like, hey man, gotta open that up. And the potential of a G League for the WNBA, which I talked to Jontel Lavender about. AU Sports also plays their season. I think they're starting up here, I believe at the beginning of next year. But just being able to have more spots for these rookies to go and develop. Ezi Magbegor, similar to one of the Storm's draft picks this past year, they drafted her. They said, hey, go back to your league, play a little bit more, and then we'll bring you back.
Yeah.
When we've got that space or when you're ready. So
why not have that here? Yeah.
So that's my piece on that.
Yeah. You mentioned Jontel Lavender, and I think it was also she that said that she'd rather, if she's going to be more of a bench role player, she'd rather give up her spot and give it to somebody who could learn and grow.
Yep.
So that
Jontel was very nice.
Yeah, but that also gives you like insight on, like you said, how small that roster has to be, and you can't even like have someone developing as you have a veteran on the bench developing them as well. So, yeah,
it's tough. It's very small crunch time for you there.